Most of our days are filled with various tasks such as work and school. We wake up, get dressed, and get started on whatever tasks need to be completed for the day. And it's easy to get caught up in the same routine of just work, school, and repeat. And if you don't take some time to take care of yourself and unwind, then it can lead you to a point of feeling burnt out. And that's exactly what happened to me. Once you get to a point of feeling burnt out, it can kind of be hard to continue with daily tasks and recover. While I was in school and doing all the work that comes along with it, I started to feel overwhelmed by everything. Every single little task felt like it was a great big mountain to climb, and I knew I was getting burnt out. However, I just kept prolonging taking a break because I was afraid. I was afraid of the unknown. It was scary to stop and take a break from everything that I had known up until that point. School was all I knew, and I had been in school for most of my life, so yeah, I was afraid of what would happen while I took a break. Questions like, what would I do? Would I find something else that I like and decide not to go back to school? All these questions just kept flowing in my mind, and I decided to ignore them and just keep pushing through. But eventually, everything caught up to me, and I had no choice but to take a break and let my mind recover and let my body rest. So here's how I recovered. But before we get into how to recover from burnout, we need to know exactly what it is. So WebMD says that burnout is a form of exhaustion caused by constantly feeling swamped. It's a result of excessive and prolonged emotional, physical, and mental stress. And recovering from burnout can take weeks or months depending on how severe it is for you. And it can also be hard because, life doesn't stop and there's a bunch of obligations, and you have to be the one to decide to take a step back and let your mind and body recover. So yeah, it can be scary, but it's definitely worth it. And here's what I've realized from recovering from being burnt out. Well, first of all, it's important to set some time aside during the day to just, relax and do your hobbies like reading or watching TV or going for a walk. It's important to disconnect from all your tasks. Second, you don't always need to be productive. And I feel like that's the biggest thing. You don't always have to keep going and pushing through. Like, it's okay to relax. And with all that being said, here are some tips that I've learned to recover from burnout. So if you ever feel like you're starting to feel burnout, maybe these tips will help you. So first of all, get enough sleep. It's important. You don't need to stay up late and do work. Exercise, it's good to get your body moving. Also, relax your mind and body, like you can do yoga or whatever. And also, I feel like it's important to make small goals during the time you're burnout that you can accomplish so you don't feel, if you're worried about not being productive, you can make small goals. And it's also best to not put pressure on yourself to get better as fast as possible, because you just need to allow yourself to recover. So yeah, that's what I've learned from recovering from burnout, and hopefully those tips can help you if you ever feel like you're getting burnt out.